I'm here today with my brother, Kenneth Chamberlain Jr., who lost his father, Kenneth Chamberlain Sr., to White Plains Police and their police brutality. Recently, Kaepernick has spoke up and stood up against police brutality and mentioned Kenneth Chamberlain Sr.'s name and spoke in detail about the egregious crime. What do you think about that briefly?
I think it's a great thing that Colin is standing up. You can tell that this is something that he is really passionate about. And I often talk about great leaders like Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King, how Dr. King said that he's not afraid of any man because he's been to the mountaintop. Malcolm X said he lives like a man that's died already. And I think that Colin Kaepernick, in my opinion, is taking that same stance that there has to be a cause greater than yourself that you're willing to die for. He's not afraid of losing endorsements. He's not afraid of losing money. You know, my thing is that if somebody takes an endorsement away from him, we need to boycott them because they're sending a clear message to us about how they feel about it.
Good answer. Let me ask you a question. As a son of a veteran, someone who has served this country, how do you feel? Do you think that it dishonors the flag or the national anthem? How do you think your father would feel for Colin Kaepernick standing up, speaking out against these constant injustices?
I think my father would be pleased, again, that the national anthem says, "In the land of the free and the home of the brave." So if that be the case, if it's really the land of the free, why is it that we're 2.5 times more likely to be shot and killed by law enforcement than any other race? So there has to be, so it's not about the flag, it's about bringing in awareness. And he feels as though, why should I stand up and salute or stand at attention for something that he feels doesn't treat everybody fairly? The rule of law is not applied.
One last question, and I want to state this for the record. I've had the honor and the privilege to march with you many times as we have seek justice for your father and any of the other undeserving black people that have been killed by police. Do you think that is a good thing? And do you think it will make a difference that these athletes and also celebrities are now starting to take the risk and speak out against the many injustices and systematic oppression in America?
Well, I'll simply say this: it can't hurt. All right, and it is great that you have people that are known nationally throughout the world that are finally taking a stance. How dare you be offended because Beyonce raised her hand and wore clothes representing the Black Panther Party? How dare you be upset or say Colin Kaepernick is disrespecting the U.S. flag and veterans by not standing during the national anthem? No, what they're saying is that there has to be a system in places for all the people, not some of the people. And if people are not aware of what the rule of law is, it says that his government and agents and officials are to be held to the same set of rules that enables a fair and functioning society. We are not seeing that, and this is what the problem is. So no, it can't hurt that they're speaking up. And I'm glad that these athletes are taking a stand.
Thank you for your time.